Hello everyone, welcome to the AY tutorials. Today we are going to study the whole chapter of blood. So let's get started. First of all, what is blood? Blood is a fluid connective tissue that consists of plasma, blood cells and platelets. It circulates throughout our body delivering oxygen and nutrients to the various cells and tissues. It makes up to 8% of our body weight. An average adult possesses around 5 to 6 liters of blood. So, the definition of blood is a fluid connective tissue and it is having plasma, blood cells, and platelets. Then the function of blood is deliver the oxygen and nutrients to the various cells of the body, and around it makes up to 8% of the total body weight, and an average adult is having 5 to 6 liters of blood. Why blood matters? Oxygen and nutrient transport. So, RBCs containing hemoglobin is responsible to carry the oxygen from the lungs to the body tissues and organs, while the transporting of carbon dioxide back to the lungs for exhalation. Blood also transport essential nutrients and hormones throughout the body. uh, as we all know that we are having RBCs in our blood, and its function is to carry the hemoglobin to the various cells of the body, uh, and oxygen from the lungs, and it transports the carbon dioxide from the various body tissues to the lungs for the exhalation. Okay, then blood also transports some essential nutrients and hormones to the various cells of the body. Then immune function. White blood cells, also called as leukocytes, they plays the crucial part of immune system, and they protects the body against various infections and diseases. Blood transfusion. Blood transfusions are essential for treating various medical conditions including surgeries, cancer treatments, chronic illnesses, and traumatic injuries. If someone is having a low amount of blood than normal, then in that case blood transfusions is necessary. So there are certain conditions like some surgeries, or if someone is having the cancer treatments or any chronic illnesses, or if any traumatic injury is there in some patient, then blood transfusion is very necessary. Then blood tests are a common diagnostic tool helping the doctors to assess organ functions and to detect the diseases and to monitor overall health. Blood clotting. Platelets and proteins, they are in the blood, which are responsible for the blood clotting, to stop the bleeding when blood vessels get damaged, and they prevent the excessive blood loss. I have uploaded one shot in which I have written all the blood clotting factors which are necessary for the clotting of blood, and they are very important in exam point of view. Then maintaining body temperature. Blood plays a role in regulating body temperature by transporting heat from the body's core to the skin where it can be released. So, blood is responsible for regulating blood body temperature by just transferring the heat from the body to the skin for to get released. Then blood types. There are four main types of blood: A, B, AB, and O. And they are very important for the safe transfusions, as the body's immune system can be react to the incompatible blood types. Types of blood cells. We have seen blood consists of cells known as formed element of the blood. These cells have their own functions and roles to play in the body. The blood cells which circulate all around the body are as follows: plasma, red blood cells, that is erythrocytes, white blood cells, that is leukocytes, and platelets, that is nothing but the thrombocytes, and they all are having different functions. Plasma. The liquid state of the blood can be contributed to the plasma as it makes up to 55% of blood. It is pale yellow in color when separated. Okay, so if the various cells of the blood separated, then the liquid state is called as plasma. It is pale yellowish in color and it is about 55% of the whole blood. The blood plasma, it consists of salt, nutrients, water and enzymes. Blood plasma also contains some important proteins and other components which are necessary for overall health. Hence, blood plasma transfusions are given to the patients who are having liver failure and some life-threatening injuries also. Here in this picture they have separated the blood plasma and erythrocytes. So blood plasma is yellowish in color and it is about 55% of the total blood, and there is 44% of erythrocytes which are reddish in color, and 1% of leukocytes and thrombocytes are there, and they have separated all the type of cells. Components of blood plasma. Blood plasma has several protein components. Proteins in the blood plasma are serum globulin, serum albumin, and fibrinogen. The serum contains only globulin and albumin. Fibrinogen is absent in serum because it is converted into fibrin during the blood clotting. So, the serum is having proteins that are serum albumin and serum globulin, and fibrinogen is not there because it is converted into the fibrin during the blood clotting. We will see a complete process of blood clotting in next video. Red blood cells, that is erythrocytes. Erythrocytes are biconcave in shape and they are not having any nucleus, and they are also known as RBCs. RBCs, they contain iron-rich protein which called as hemoglobin. It gives a red color to the blood. So, if someone is having a low amount of hemoglobin in their body, then doctors usually prescribe the iron-rich supplements. RBCs are most copious blood cells which are produced in the bone marrow. Their main function is to transport oxygen from and to the various tissues and organs. Red blood cells consist of hemoglobin, which is a protein, and they are produced by the bone marrow to primarily carry oxygen to the body and carbon dioxide away from it. Red blood cells are red due to the hemoglobin, which is a transport molecule and also a pigment. As a result, blood is red. White blood cells, that is leukocytes. White blood cells are responsible for fighting foreign pathogens like bacteria, viruses, and fungi that can enter in our body, and they circulate throughout the body and originate from the bone marrow. Leukocytes, that is WBCs, they are colorless blood cells, and they are colorless because they devoid of hemoglobin. So they are not having any hemoglobin, that's why they are colorless. They are further classified as the granulocytes and agranulocytes. WBCs mainly contribute to the immunity and defense mechanism. Types of white blood cells. There are 5 different types of white blood cells and are classified mainly based on the presence and absence of granules. Now there are 2 main types of white blood cells, granulocytes and agranulocytes. We will see the complete explanation of this granulocyte and agranulocytes and the further chapter of blood in the next video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to the AY tutorials. Thank you.